Hi guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We're doing chapter 38 today. So it starts out by saying Judah left his brothers and then he finds a wife. Her name is Shua, Shua, and they sleep together and have 3 sons. So the first son is Er, and the second one is Ona, and the third one is Shelah. So Judah goes and finds his first son a wife, and her name is Tamar. Then verse 7 says, Now Judah's firstborn, was evil in the Lord's sight, and the Lord put him to death. So dies on account of the Lord, and then Judah tells his second son, Take your brother's wife, take your sister-in-law, and sleep with her so that you can have your brother's children. But Ona didn't really respect that because he knew that whenever he had a child, it wouldn't be his own, it would be for his brother. So whenever he was sleeping with Tamar, he would basically pull out and not get her pregnant. And then verse 10 says, What he did was evil in the Lord's sight, so he put him to death also. So the first 2 sons of Judah are dead. So Judah puts all of this on pause. He's like, listen, 2 of my sons died. I'm not about to lose Shelah too. So he tells Tamar to go to her father's house and be a widow until Shelah grows up to be an older man. So after a long period of time, Judah's wife dies and he is very devastated. So he goes to mourn his wife's death in Timnah, Timnah. So he goes up there to shear his sheep, and Tamar actually hears about this. Then it says, So she took off her widow's clothes, veiled her face, and covered herself, and sat at the entrance where Judah is about to walk through. So Tamar sees Shelah, and he's all grown up. He's all grown, but he hasn't been given to her as a husband. But she sees Judah as well, and Judah thinks she's a prostitute. So Judah is like, come sleep with me. And she's like, for what price? And then he's like, I'll give you a young goat. And she's like, okay, but give me something right now until you give me the goat. So then he gave her a ring. What else did he give her? A cord and a staff. All the stuff was in his hands. So then Judah ended up sleeping with his daughter-in-law. He did not know. And then after they slept together, she got pregnant. So then she put back on all her old clothes, like the widow clothes, and she left. So then Judah, the next day, he went to get the young goat, and then he came back to give it to the prostitute, and she was gone. So he was like, where did this girl go? And he was told that they couldn't find her, and he was just like, you know what, let her keep the stuff. I don't want to look like a fool. Fast forward 3 months, he was told about Tamar's behavior and how she's acting like a prostitute and has become pregnant. So he's like, bring her here and I want her burned. Isn't that so dramatic? But he's like, burn her to death. But that's your daughter-in-law. Ain't that crazy? But anyways, so then she's like, hold on, before you try and do that, I just want to give you this message. The father of my baby is the owner of all of these possessions. And he was looking at them like, the ring, the cord, the staff, that's definitely mine. So yeah, she's like, examine it, look at it, you know it's yours. And he's like, dang, that is mine. But then he's like, honestly, I'm not in the wrong because I didn't give my last son to you as a husband, so I'll take the blame. So now it's time for Tamar to have her baby, and she actually has twins. So the midwife was delivering her baby, and one arm came out, so she tied a scarlet thread on the wrist, but then that hand went back in, and she's like, And then his brother came out first before him, and the one that had the thread came out second. The thread that was put on him was to indicate that he was the firstborn, but he actually was the second because he wanted to switch it up a little. So the first son was named Perez, and the second son was named Zerah, Zerah. And that is chapter 38. That is all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow for chapter 39. Love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great day. Well, it's actually 9:40, so have a great night. Bye.